petitioner in the matter of Danny Keith Long versus Sonia Marie May.
Yes, ma'am.
It is Butler County District Court, case number 2024 DM 407.
Yes.
As the petitioner, did you give notice to the respondent of today's hearing?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
Has she has not signed this journal entry to be in agreement with it?
What's that, ma'am?
Have you talked to her about the provisions of the divorce and what you're seeking?
Yes, I did.
But she's not signed any of the documents.
Well, I sent her the stuff for the when she was in prison.
Okay. How long has she been out?
A couple months.
Okay. You didn't sign either. I'm gonna need you to sign this decree.
Okay, ma'am.
And I'm probably, if you didn't give her 7 days notice, I'm gonna need her to sign the decree as well.
I can have her to do that.
Okay, very good. Okay, so raise your right hand, please. You do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Thank you. Please state your name.
Danny Keith Long,
And where do you live, sir?
221 South Poplar Street, Douglas, Kansas, 67039.
Okay, how long have you been a Butler County resident?
For about 4 years.
All right. And you're a permanent resident of the state of Kansas, 60 days
Yes, ma'am.
prior to filing?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you originally serve her in prison with this paperwork?
Yes, ma'am. I did. I had them. I had it sent, and then I paid somebody to give it to her there.
Okay, very good. So I'm going to show the court has personal jurisdiction of the parties in the subject matter by way of service and notice. When were the two of you married?
September 4th. I think it was. I want to say 20. This is what it's 2025. 2018, 2019.
Okay, were you legally married where you have a marriage license and certificate?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Are you seeking a divorce?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Are you seeking a divorce on the grounds of incompatibility?
I would say so. She's been in and out of prison for a lot of years.
Okay,
You know, I've got a daughter, you know, which I have.
okay. Do you share any children together?
Well, my daughter, yes.
Okay,
Danny Lynn Long, which she is with me.
and what is her date of birth?
It is February 18 of 09.
Okay, so you two have been together a lot longer than 2018 or 2019.
Well, we were together, not married before, but she was been in and out of prison for a lot of years.
Okay, so you were
Yes, ma'am.
together, then you got legally married.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are neither one of you are active military, correct?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I assume you've already paid the court costs.
Yes, ma'am.
Did she never take your name?
No.
Okay. And so I'm not going to worry about a name change right now. When did you split up all of your personal property?
What's that, ma'am?
When did you split your personal property?
Well, we really didn't split nothing. She really didn't have nothing. I just have what I had. She has what she had.
All right. When's the last time that you lived together?
Well, it's probably been. She's been in prison for like 6 years. I would say. Oh my God. Probably 2018.
Okay.
A good guess.
So.
She's been in and
I'm
out of
sorry,
prison.
I really need to follow all this. I apologize. I'm not trying to
No,
interrogate
you're fine,
you,
man.
but if you haven't lived together since 2018 and you got married in 2018 or 2019, you got married when you weren't living together?
Yes, basically, yeah. Got married then, yeah. And then she went to jail.
Okay, let me take a look.
She's been in and out of prison and jail so much.
Amy, I'm trying to find the petition. That should be the first document in the file,
Should be.
always. But instead it's the parenting plan, I guess.
Yeah, I turned that in this not too long ago, I believe.
The petition, self-represented litigant certification form, petitioner's DRA and the proposed parenting plan were all filed on the same day.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying they should always put the petition first. It starts the case.
Yep.
And I'm not seeing it.
Can you print it if we need to?
There it is. It's on the very top.
Okay.
Okay. I guess this form doesn't ask the date and year of your marriage anymore.
Okay.
So you just put 2018. Do you have any documents to show the day you got married?
I think I still have my divorce, my marriage license, yeah.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that was the right date. I can't remember. She's been in and out of prison so much.
I might be able to find it too, Jen.
I know it's September 4th. I wanted to say 2018, 2019, maybe.
All right.
But it seemed like we've been married for 5 years. I don't think it's 2020. I want to say 2018.
Okay. You're not aware of any property that she's seeking from you?
No,
Any
nothing.
furniture, any family heirlooms, anything of that nature?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now, in here, you say that each party should be responsible for their own debts as of January 1st of 23 as the date of separation. That's what you put in the proposed journal entry.
Yeah.
So is that when you separated?
Yeah, I believe it is.
So you.
She had got out of prison and then she went to a rehab. And then she got in trouble again for some violation and she went back in for another 3 months.
Okay, I'm just trying to sort out these dates that usually we keep track of. So,
Right. You're fine.
Do you own the property on Poplar Street?
I just bought it last year, ma'am. Yes, last December.
Okay, is it solely in your name?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a mortgage on it?
Yes, I do, ma'am.
Okay, is it solely in your name?
Yes, ma'am.
So the deed's in your name and the mortgage is in your name
Yes, ma'am.
and you've only had it for a year?
Yes, ma'am. A little over a year. Yeah.
Okay, and there's not much equity in it?
Well, it's kind of strange because when I bought the house, I gave 80 for it, and they told me it appraised for 100. So they told me I had 20,000 in equity.
Okay, did she contribute any portion of money towards the house?
No.
Technically, when you're married, everything's marital property. So
Right.
the house is marital property as well, so you're gonna need to make sure she signs a disclaimer of any interest in the property.
Well, she actually had to do that, I think, already because I think I might have that in some papers because when she was in prison, they had her to go and sign something saying she wouldn't be on the house.
She wouldn't what?
That her name wouldn't be on the house. They made her sign something when I bought the house.
Okay. Well, what I'm saying is the register of deeds, I'm not gonna give you legal advice. So
Okay,
any
ma'am.
questions you might want to consult with an attorney, but the register
I'll
of
just
deeds probably needs a quick claim deed after you get divorced to show that she got no part of the house when they do a title search for title insurance if you ever go to sell.
Right.
Because you may not be able to get a signature from her down the road, so I would suggest that
I
you look at
probably
doing that after you get your.
And I could probably get a signature. And I could probably get a signature from her, ma'am, for sure.
All right. Well, the quit claim doesn't get filed with us. It gets filed in the Register of Deeds office.
Okay.
Okay. She's not currently pregnant
No.
and no children have been born since the decree. Okay, she was born in 1982 and you were born in 1966.
Yes, ma'am.
This shows that you got married September 4th of 2018. My
Okay.
AA got a copy of your marriage.
Okay.
license.
I was correct.
All right, so DLL 09.
Danny Lynn Long, yes. Mhm.
All right, so her birthday was in February, so she's already turned 16.
You just turned 16, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is this an agreed parenting plan that you filed? Has she agreed to it?
Yeah.
And you believe that the parenting plan you filed is in the child's best interest?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, and that is for joint legal custody. I'm just going to refer to see parenting plan. And I'm going to show that you have primary residential.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm going to direct that before you two come to court for any child custody issues, that you participate in mediation. Were you asking her to pay child support?
No, ma'am, I don't want nothing. I've been taking care of my daughter just fine.
Okay. And you don't receive any kind of benefits for her at all?
No.
Okay. Are you paying 100% of her uninsured health?
Well, she's actually on, she's on Healthy Blue, actually.
Can care?
Yeah.
Okay, so she is getting benefits. She's getting some state supplemented in.
Yeah, yes, yes,
Okay.
ma'am. I guess.
Is
you're
there
right.
anything out of
Correct.
pocket?
No, just I had insurance here, but it was so expensive I couldn't afford it. Nothing out of pocket except, food, clothes, and just the regular stuff. Essentials.
Okay, well, my point, I guess I should say, is the state has a right to seek child support against her if they're providing any benefits to the child. Even if you don't.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, no one is seeking she's not seeking any spousal support to your knowledge?
No, she's agreed with everything, just a straight uncontested
Okay.
divorce.
All right, I will award the real estate to you as agreed to by the parties. I will grant your divorce. It is not effective until this decree is filed in the clerk's office. And you're gonna have to come pick it up
I'll have to come pick
And-
the decree up, ma'am. Sorry.
Yes, you need to pick the decree up from the clerk's office.
And
Then
have
you
her
need
sign?
to, you need to sign it yourself.
Yes,
As
ma'am.
submitting party, and then you need to have her sign it. So it shows as an
Yes.
agreement between the parties.
Yes, she will.
Okay. And for some reason, there's a child support worksheet here, but no child support. Did you do this child support worksheet?
No, ma'am. I had help with that from like a non-contested divorce guy, filled out all my stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sign it because I don't know what the adjustment was for. This shows that she owes $242 as a child support obligation by imputing minimum wage. And then there's an adjustment, and there's gotta be a justification for any kind of adjustment. So I'm just not gonna impute any income to her right now since she just got out of prison, but I'm not gonna approve the child support worksheet either.
Okay, that's fine, ma'am.
Because
No,
they can go get child support and get a worksheet.
well, I was just trying to get where she didn't have to pay nothing. I mean, that's what I was trying to do
Okay, well, but
because I knew she was
gotta-
in prison.
here's the deal. The
Okay, ma'am.
obligation's not to you, the obligation's to the child and to the state if the child is receiving any benefits.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that's why I have to follow the law on child support, whether parents want to agree to something else or not. The child support worksheets and the child support is on behalf of the child.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm not going to approve the worksheet because I don't know why they gave the adjustment to her. But I'm also not going to impute wages, so she's not going to owe anything if she doesn't have any wage income.
Okay, ma'am.
But that leaves it open for somebody to come in at any time and request child support and file a child support worksheet that they can substantiate.
Okay, ma'am. I
Okay,
understand.
very good, very good. All right, and we won't need KPC, so we won't need that. All right, so again, the divorce is not finalized until this is back in the clerk's office and it's stamped with the clerk's seal. Then you have a 30-day
Okay,
waiting
ma'am.
period before you can remarry, and that's also an appeal period. If you get her signature on this document, it's unlikely that she'll have any basis for any appeal. But there is a waiting period, which is the appeal period. I wanted to run through your parenting plan real quick if I could find it here. Here we go.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Oh, okay, you marked as temporary. This should be permanent.
Okay.
So it's a proposed one, joint. Okay, I am not understanding your parenting plan at all. You are parent A, and you put down that you shall have parenting time from 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. as follows. Sunday to Friday every week. And then you put down parent B parenting time, which is her, 6 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Did I mess that up?
Friday to Sunday every week. So you're giving her every weekend of the month as parenting time.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
yes,
okay,
ma'am. I mean, she can, yeah.
Okay. All right, and then you've got the holidays.
And I have no
Like
problem
I
her
said,
coming
you
in
think
or-
that's in the best interest of your child? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm just gonna write in here that I am, because any parenting plan you agree to is presumably under the law in the best interest of the child.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to put on the parenting plan that the court adopts as permanent the temporary parenting plan
Okay, ma'am.
as filed.
Okay.
All right, that should take care of it. Any questions?
No, ma'am. So I need to, will that paper be available for me to come grab anytime?
Yes. It will.
I don't know that I'll
Okay.
have it downstairs
And then
until
I,
the afternoon.
Do what?
what's that,
I don't
ma'am?
know that I'll have it downstairs before noon today.
Is it fine if I
Well,
come
I
get it
can
morning
reach
then or
out this
something
morning.
tomorrow?
Well, when were you planning to come?
Tomorrow morning.
Now?
Well, I'm at work actually,
Okay,
man. They let me
okay,
do
so
the
you
Zoom at
weren't gonna
work.
come
So.
before noon anyway.
Well, no, I mean, I could do it tomorrow. I'll come and get it.
Okay, otherwise I'll just run it
And
down right now before I do my next case. But
Okay.
you're a ways away. You don't work in El Dorado, do you?
No, ma'am, I work in Park City.
Okay, so it'll be ready for you afternoon today.
Okay, I can come and get it at 8 in the afternoon if I want to.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you, ma'am. I sure appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. We are adjourned.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye.